Yo, what's good YouTube? This is Zango and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a products catalog. I have the helper code from the previous page we have done before with the custom post UI, but we're not going to use this. We're just going to be having this as reference for us. So let's put this to the side. Alright, let's start. Alright, so we got a function. First off, let's go into the products catalog page. Already we didn't include it still, so let's include it. So actually, let's just remove this. So we go to the products catalog and then open up a PHP tag. You don't have to close it, but I just did that for now. So all you need to do is basically do a function and register Ango product catalog post. Alright, so in it we're gonna be registering the post type. Alright, as you can see here, we have two things we could pass. We could pass the post type itself, and it's going to be a string. So let's just do that. And make sure to save this ID name, because this is the one that you're basically going to use. So important ID here. Let's add that. And let's actually make it product post or products catalog post. But for now, let's just make it products post. And in the arguments we're gonna have the variable of arguments. Why? Because basically we're gonna be assigning two things. We're gonna be assigning a label variable that's gonna have an array, and we're also gonna add an args variable that's also gonna be an array. Alright, so let me just show you how it's done. Alright, so if we go back over here, you're gonna see that they did the same thing. Basically, a label is building the object with all the post type labels out of the post type object. This is basically from the WordPress codex. So we have a label over here. Just need to close this. And we also need to close the arguments. Alright, so basically what we're going to be passing in the label is basically the labels that are going to be for the plugin itself, right? So if we go into the admin panel right now, we're not going to see anything. We already registered the slider before in the previous lessons in the beginning of the course. So let's just register this as we're writing code, right? Let me just show up the menu. Alright, let's actually make this like this for now, and let's just register the labels, alright? So let's actually make this into labels, and then we're gonna be assigning the name first of all, which is gonna be the name of our plugin. So we could make it product, for example, and custom product post. Make sure to also get this. So let's go into the next one. A singular name is basically just a singular name for your label. Like the label itself is gonna be the singular name. So if you have products, this is gonna be a product. And then product, again mentioning the custom products post. Alright, we could also add new and so on and so forth. We could even get the post type label if we're here. If we go over here, let's actually ignore this for a second. So let's go over here. This code reference is just for a pure function. It's actually a WordPress function, but we're just going to be looking at the pure functions and the parameters we can add, and also the accepted keys. So for example, we could add a new item, view item, search items, page attributes, and the archives, the featured image. So let's actually set the label for setting the featured image, because we don't want to be seeing set featured image when we're adding the product image. So we're just gonna add over here set featured image, and then assign that to product, and then the custom products post. Alright, so actually double check the syntax. So featured image. Alright, so actually this is the label itself. So sorry, we're not gonna mention here. So we're just gonna be set product image here. So basically this is why I told you guys to have this beside, so you could understand like the syntax itself if you get mixed up over here. Uh, what else could we add? We could also add what else? What else? We want to add something else that's over here. It's the archives, which is the archives name for the product. So we're just gonna do an archive, and then again mentioning the name with the double underscore over here. So product archives and the custom products post. Custom products post. Alright, so we just did the labels right now. We still haven't done the arguments that are gonna be passed over here. And basically this is very important as well. But let's start by actually just showing up the plugin itself, right? So let's go into label, and the label itself is going to be the initial label for all the products. So we're just going to do a product, and as you can see here, it's just the name of the post type shown in the menu. It's usually plural, and the default value is the value of labels name. So basically, the labels over here, we're just gonna take the variable of labels, which is gonna be containing all of this, or for our example, it's gonna be this. So if we do this, for example, let me just custom product, custom products post, and then we're gonna be doing the labels. And like I said, we're just gonna be doing the mentioning of the basic valuable labels. All right. Alright, so let's get the what else? Alright, we have something. I have something I just wanted to explain to you guys. Yeah. Alright, so in the post type, just avoid using these. Try to avoid use these. Like, do not use the name of post, page, attachment, revision, nav, menu item, custom CSS, and all that. Let me tell you why. Because these are reserved post types by the original WordPress core itself. So basically what I'm trying to say is if you use any of these names or these post types as well, it will interfere with the WordPress functions that you are mentioning over here. So make sure they just don't match over here. And I'm going to mention also the links in the description for the reserved post types. Alright, I wanted to get to you guys something, just one second. Yeah, the parameters of the label. Alright, so let's go to this link. Just one second. Go over here. Let me just close all of these tabs. Alright, so registering the post type again. Here are the types of parameters we could register a post type with. So we could add a label, a description, like a short descriptive of what the plugin is or what the post type is, I'm sorry. Hierarchical, and what this basically means is hierarchical through uh, if the page itself is hierarchical, like if it does apply to the template hierarchy. So we could start just adding these, alright? So first off, let's make these. We did this before in the first gallery lesson. So we're just gonna make public, and actually public is just a boolean value, so we're just gonna be public true, and then we're gonna do a dash. I think it's called an icon or dash icons. I think it's an icon, And basically we're just gonna get the dash icon. If let me just get the syntax from here. Search for icon. Yeah, it's called the menu icon. So menu icon. And menu icon is just a string, so we're just gonna be doing this. Custom, alright, let me just go back here, sorry. So this is basically how you try to understand WordPress. This is how you do it. You don't just watch my tutorials and some other people's tutorial. I advise you to just read the document as much as you can if you want to be an expert at some kind of like code or any programming language like PHP, JavaScript, Python. If you keep going to the documentation and keep learning, that is beautiful, but do not go like through tutorial hall. Make sure you just learn everything as like from the first time as right as you possibly can. So in the menu icon, we're just gonna be getting one of those icons. It's called dash icons. So let's just pick one of these, and since that we're already we want the products, so let's actually change that. We want to make it something else. Let's actually make it shop, for example. So let's get this cart, and I think its name is gonna be, where is it? Yeah, dash icons products. We're just gonna take that and add it over here. What else do we need? We actually we do not need, I think, to do this syntax, but let me just double check that. The Yeah, we don't actually need to do this syntax. All we need to just mention the icon itself. And public is basically what I mentioned is public before, like I did public before, but let me mention what it does. So I just mentioned where it does, where it's basically it shows to the other users in the admin panel that have access to the admin panel if this plugin or this post type is public and usable to the WordPress admin panel, and they use this variables, which is basically show UI and public queryable, and as well show nav menus. These are just uh, like inherited from the public, and basically this relationship. Let me just explain to you guys. Alright, I don't want to make this over complicated. So the public is again a boolean value, so it's either true or false. So if the admins are gonna see this or not, basically. So if you like mention this to false, let me actually go to the panel so you could see it. It's still not showing, and let me tell you why, because we still haven't done the add action of init. So let's add the action, and let's remove all of this. Let's add the hook, and it's gonna be init, and then the name of the function, which is gonna be register ango products catalog post. Again, I'm just using this for reference, like I said. See, like I could miss something that small and the code wouldn't work. What else is happening over here? Alright, let me check that now. Alright, so we have an error on line 35. And line 35, I think we just need to... Alright, let me try that. Yeah, and here it is. Here's the product. So basically, public, like I said, is just a boolean value you could set to true or false. So if we go over here and make this false, basically this is gonna go to sorry, you're not allowed to edit posts, and let's go to the admin panel. It's not gonna be there anymore, you know what I mean? So basically public is just for you to see this custom post type and the plugin itself, right? So let's make this into true. What else do we want to add? We want to add support, support, and let's check also the syntax. So we have support, and it's going to be an array. Support is going to be an array with some string values. So first off, we need the title. So we could add the product title or whatever you want to add. You could just change this. You don't have to make it products. You could make it like movies, music, whatever you want. So we just added the support of the title and the editor and the thumbnail. And if we go over here, refresh the page. Alright, right now we could add a new one and we could edit the post itself. Alright, so let's actually start changing this. What else do we want to do? Alright, so let's go over here. We could add also a description, and this is just a normal string, which is gonna be alright, description. This is just a new product post, and what else? We want to make show UI equals to true. Again, that's gonna be a boolean value, so either true or false. What else? The REST base and the REST controller class and the REST namespace, all of these three is just referring to the REST API. So if you want your plugin to contain the REST API, just add in REST base over here and see. So basically, it's just show in REST represents a boolean. I'm sorry, not REST base. I'm sorry, show in REST. Show in REST is just a boolean whether to include the post type in the REST API. So setting this to true will be available in the block editor. So let's just see it right now. Right now is just a normal classic editor. You know what I mean? We want the block editor. So we're just gonna add the show in REST, but make sure if you're using a plugin that blocks REST API to deactivate that or to not use the REST API for this plugin, alright? But this is if you're not going to be using the block editor. What else we want to do? We have to mention this because it's a default class name by WordPress. It's just the WordPress REST post controller. So we're just going to mention that the REST controller class, and this is just going to be a string value. Let's just copy this name over here, and you could also check out the link for this, which explains what this function does if you want to get to the basic functions itself of PHP. We also want to add has archive, so this is again going to be a boolean value of true, and this is just from the name. If it has an archive or not, we want it to have an archive. We don't want to delete the data with the user, so we also want to mention that. So delete with user to false, and we also don't want to exclude it from search. So if somebody uses the search, we don't want these results to not show, you know what I mean? So we're just gonna make this false. What else? Yeah, make the capability type post. Also, you could in the capability type you could also add other stuff than post, like you could make it let me show you the document example. And let's just add one last thing. We already added the menu icon, so let's just get the capabilities. Yeah, we want to get this. Alright, just one second, guys. I'm sorry again, it's taking a long time, this video. I understand this video is like going like 20 minutes right now, but that's not the problem. Like, the thing is, I want to explain to you guys what's happening. I don't want you to just copy and paste the code. Alright, one last thing over here is the capabilities. We could just add arguments to the capabilities as a string and then the capabilities itself as a type. So let's just get the, so we could add edit post, read post, and delete post. So let's check out the example for and expand the full source. So yeah, these are the meta capabilities. So let's actually try that. Capability type of post. So basically, this is a capability type. It's an array that's again mapped to a capability type over here, and the capability type is over here. Alright, so let's just go back to the localhost app panel. Alright, let's check this out right now. See, right now, first off, in the products, if we add a new one, we have the block editor right now. We just don't have the normal Guten block editor. And right now we don't have the support of featured image. So why is that? We need to add support. I think it's support, not supports. So maybe that's the thing we're doing wrong. Let's just remove the S. No, actually it's support, but there's something wrong. I'm doing title, editor, and thumbnail. Just the thumbnail, not thumbnails. Alright, let's do that and refresh that. Alright, so the featured image is shown right now. So we could also, if we want to change the name of we could change the name of the title as well, I think, over here. So again, go to the labels. If you want to do that, for example, just go to the labels. Close all of these. And we want to add what? Do you want to add the name for the title? So let's see, label for the new item page, new post, new page. Alright, so let's actually add new item. So over here, we just want to add new item. Again, the label is gonna be over here and the post is gonna be afterwards. So like that. And inside over here, we're just gonna be a add new product. And over here is gonna be custom product post. I think that's it for now, but there's something I'm doing wrong. Yeah, the double underscores, and that's it. So let's go back over here, refresh. So that is not working, so let's try something else. View item, label for the new item. Alright, title, featured image, item link. So what did we just do? We just did a new item. That's gonna be the label for adding the new product over here, actually. So let's go back, sorry. So that's gonna be add new. Alright, so actually I don't think this is the one, but I think you guys know what I'm trying to get to. So basically you're just gonna get the post labels over here, and you could just change them and try them. So let's try to edit item also. Just add edit item, edit products, for example, and then the custom products post. Alright, there's something I think I'm missing. Alright, I just want to close all of this again. Sorry for this, guys. Oh, let me just. I want to remember which of the titles, like. Alright, let's try something else, right? Add new. So, I think we already mentioned add new. Oh, no, actually, we did not mention add new, so let's add new. And over here, we're just gonna do underscore add new product, custom products post. And let me just close this on the back. What's happening over here? I think we just need a column. I'm sorry, what's it called? All right, what else? So we keep adding basically stuff over here. So item published. So let's actually do item published. So this is from the name item published. So it's gonna be the label when an item is published. So product or product has been published. And then let's add the custom product post. Again, sorry for this. Why are you still here, man? Close. Alright, let's also close the slider. So go back here and check out. So first off, we just added new. As you can see, we just added a new product, the label for the new product. I'm not really sure of the title itself, but let me try something else. So if we just add product test one, and over here, let's add also a product image, for example. Like, let's add this, for example. Right now, it's not gonna show anything because we haven't still did the loop for the plugin itself. But if we publish it, you're gonna see that product has been published. So all of this, like these labels, we just added, and the arguments we also just added. And again, these are just from the documents, and I'm gonna be mentioning them all in the description. And in the next video, guys, I'm also gonna show you guys how to start adding these uh, like the plugin post types to be viewed. And thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the 26th video, where just gonna be part 2 of the custom products catalog uh, plugin. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sorry this video was so long, but again, I hope this was very useful for you guys. Peace, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This was AngerWeeDU. Peace out, guys. Again, make sure to watch the next video. We're gonna be viewing this post for the plugin itself. All right. Thank you so much, and see you guys in the next video.